Hey, little honeys, it's me and Nicole. You know how it is, you know how it goes. Today, we're going to be talking about preconceived notions, or maybe just assumptions. Let me talk about assumptions. What is it? I've been trying to record a video on my phone because I was, at the time, I didn't have my laptop with me, and my phone usually acts up. So I was at my aunt's for a little bit, enjoying my time with her. Felt nice. I really needed to be with family right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna see her on Friday, so I'm happy about that too. I'm gonna see my cousins, my uncle, all of them. I love them. Hi, Andy. Hi, Andy. If you're watching this. But yeah, it was nice, but I forgot my laptop and I was trying to record a video. I couldn't, my phone was just not working, but that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, I got some cuties, my tea. Peppermint tea. Yes. And we're gonna do, before we get into the topic about assumptions, assuming things, let's, do that daily affirmation, positive vibration. But yeah, okay. I'll get the Palo Santo. Yeah. Thank you. I am love. I am light. I am fire. I am fiery. I am funny. I am inspirational. I am powerful. I am strong. I am independent. I am divine energy. I am beautiful. I am masculine. I am feminine. And I am capable. We are all capable. We are all high vibrations. We all can be high vibrations. And we all can be low vibrations. Duality. I've been flow, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And let that burn, So, assumption. When I think of assumptions, or when I hear the word assumption, I think of preconceived notions, right? And to me, preconceived notions are when you assume, right? When you have an idea of someone in your head that you have no knowledge about, or no experience to back it up, but you just feel like that person is a certain way because of the way they look, because of something you might have heard, or it could be because you've experienced someone maybe similar physically, similar in personalities, but no one is exactly the same. But to you, that person could be the same person, just a copy and paste. And now because, let's say, the person has dyed hair. Now because you've experienced a person that you didn't like with dyed hair, and you see another person with dyed hair, you're like, oh, they're assholes. Everyone with dyed hair is an asshole, right? Interesting. But that person could be like the sweetest person ever. You know what I mean? Super down to earth, nothing near an asshole. Nothing near an asshole. But we already have a fantasy in our head about that person, right? Why do we do this? Well, to generalize, right? It's generalizing someone, right? But why? Because it's easier. Because it's easier. Why is it easier to judge someone rather than understand them? Shouldn't be. Why is it easier for me to not talk about how I feel about something, or to assume something about someone, to just judge someone? Why is it easier? Shouldn't be. If the truth is always in front of us, right? And always there, you know what I mean? Wants us to know the truth, you know, like it's reaching out to us. The truth wants us. But then we choose to, you know, put up a front or assume. Because we don't want to take the time out of our day to understand someone else. Why? Why is it so much time to do that? Why is there so much time wasted to do that? There shouldn't be any waste in time when it comes to understanding someone and opening your mind to a different perspective. That's not a waste of time. To me, that's a resource. You know what I mean? To me, that's valuable information. When someone opposes your view, when someone is different from you, to assume it's easy. You know what I mean? It's easy to just say, oh, this person is this and that, and you have no idea what they've experienced. But because you think that you know, based on your own experiences, or just based off of being ignorant, you know what I mean? You believe you know their whole life story. You feel me? You got these like fantasies, these ideas of this person, an idea of this person, a generalization. But in reality, that person can be entirely different. Just because of something they did one time does not mean that they are that one thing that you assume they are. Right? Let's think about that. I think this topic, I know this topic triggers me because I am, and I know I'm not the only person, but I am one of those people that get, misunderstood a lot. Or a lot of people like to generalize me, put me in a box because they don't get me. Or they just don't want to, you know what I mean? Or it's just easier. It's easier, let's be honest, you feel me? But the reality is, at least to me, it's easier to understand someone else because it makes it easier for you. It builds up kind of like a capacity, right? A capacity to understand different things, like emotional intelligence, you know what I mean? Consciousness, awareness. It only builds it up. You feel me? But if you feel like there's no need to understand something, it's okay too. You know what I mean? No one's gonna force you to. If it doesn't feel like it aligns with you, you know, you don't have to. You don't have to try to understand anything that doesn't feel right to you. You know what I mean? That doesn't align with your frequency, that doesn't resonate with you. But even when something does not align with me, I still try to understand it. And that's just me. I don't think it brings down my frequency. I think it rises it. There's a lot of judgment in this world. A lot of false accusations, rumors, assumptions about someone, you know, like, oh, this person must be a hoe. Why? Because this person dresses a certain way. Why is that a preconceived notion in their mind? You know what I mean? As a woman, you feel me? I see my body as a skin suit. You know what I mean? This isn't even the best part, but it's beautiful at the same time. You know, but there's more to it. There's more to me. There's more to other people. You feel me? There's more. There's always more. There's always reasonings behind meanings and meanings behind reasonings. When I was in, you know, elementary school, middle school, high school, because when I think of assumptions, I also think of rumors. It doesn't matter who you are, you know what I mean? There are always gonna be people talking shit. Doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter because a lot of people don't have anything better to do, and also a lot of people aren't happy with themselves. You know what I mean? I feel like when you have the need to assume something about someone, it's because you're not happy with yourself. When you have the need to judge someone, it's because you're not happy with yourself. What do you see inside that person that you don't like about yourself? And I talked about this in my last video. You know what I mean? What triggers you? Because that person does. That person triggers you enough for you to talk about them behind their back. That person triggers you enough for you to have a whole ass conversation about them. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. You know, there's so much energy put into that. Energy put into putting another person down because you don't feel happy about yourself. Assumptions. To put someone in a certain light. I mean, to someone, assumptions, it doesn't have to be bad all the time. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a negative thing. But to me, when you assume that you know me, when you assume things about me, doesn't make sense to me. And I know that not everyone is like me and not everyone is like you, but just interesting. You know, it's very interesting to me. You hear that? How people can create an idea in their head and then it leads to different ones, which is good, you know. You're thinking, but everything is based on perception, and it's crazy where those ideas lead to, you know, based on their own perception of themselves. Their own perception of life. Assumptions are judging. It's judgment. I feel as though if we were to stop, you know, assuming shit and actually take time to understand shit, that would create so much unity. That would create so much understanding. That would create a civilization of love rather than hate. You feel me? You know, like division, assumptions to me is dividing you from yourself and from other people. It's dividing you. But you know, I assume too. A lot of times I do. You know what I mean? Let's say, because assumptions don't always have to be about a person, it can be about a situation. You know what I mean? Assuming the worst, assuming the best, an expectation, and that everything links together. You know what I mean? Everything is connected. So, you know, assumptions has to do with, you know, expectations and standards and, you know, just unfairness, judgment. Everything is connected, you know what I mean? But all different at the same time, like us. You know, like we aren't so very different from one another, but we are, because we are all unique in our own way, you know. If you know, you know. That might be a little confusing to some people, but it's okay if it is. You know what I mean? Not everyone is gonna understand me. Not everyone is gonna understand you. And that's why a lot of the times they assume. But you know what? That doesn't matter. You know? As long as you are okay with yourself, you know, you're growing, you're going in the right direction. What anyone else says, what everyone else says, should not matter. And does not matter. In my opinion. You are not assumptions that someone put on you. You are not those words that they put on you, because in reality they were talking about themselves and their own views. You know what I mean? Their own views on themselves. You know, their own experiences, their maybe, you know, situations. Assuming how a situation is going to play out. That's control. That's wanting control. My bad. That's ego. You know what? It's cool. We all got shit we gotta work through, you know what I mean? Like, I know with me, it's just a constant battle, you know? It's constant, like, I'm like, I don't know if I should call it a battle, actually. So I want to find myself, but it's like, I gotta break. Oh, but it's like, it's like knowing that, for me at least, it's like knowing that I am being programmed, or they are trying to program my mind to think a certain way, and my insides, they know the truth, the voice inside my head that we all have, you know what I mean? When I meditate, those thoughts I get, that channeling from the divine, from self, those answers, those sentences, those words that pop into my head, those images, that's the truth. You know what I mean? I am the truth. You are the truth. So, assumptions is just comfort, it's comfort. um, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I could go on about this, you know what I mean? Especially because it leads to different things. It's like a branch, like a rabbit hole of knowledge, different ideas, different perspectives. At the end of the day, it's all based on your perspective. But we all have a choice, I have a choice to assume or to understand. You have a choice to assume or to understand. You know what I mean? We all got a choice. You got free will. But yeah. It's constant. It's a constant thing where, like I said, I know what is right. Sometimes I don't do what is right. And but I do own up to it. I do. And sometimes when I don't, and I need someone to call me out on my shit, oh, you best believe I got people calling me out on my shit. You know what I mean? Even if I don't like it, But now I actually do like it. Because I'm like, damn, you keeping it real with me, you know what I mean? So we need real ones. We need real people. We are real people, but we need realness. And I know I keep it real with people too. You know what I mean? My intentions are not to, smack your ego around, but it might happen. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to burp. Whoa, that was cool. I'm trying to keep my voice down because we got neighbors. They're just trying to sleep. I can be very loud, but I can also be very mellow. You feel me? It's a fluctuation. But yeah, you know what's right. You know what I mean? You know what's right in your life because you are living your life. Even if you don't think you know what is right, you know. You know. You just, you know what I mean? You just gotta talk to yourself. Might look a little crazy to some people, but it's definitely necessary. So let us, instead of judge and assume something about someone, about a situation, about an outcome, let us try to understand, let us look at it from different perspectives, let us be open, you know what I mean? or at least try to. You know, this is just my words. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. I can't. But and even if I could, I wouldn't. But yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, you know, or night. Yeah, you know, it's all love.